Hari Om, Namaste to all. We are going to see the chapter 17. That is the Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga. अथ सप्तदशोऽध्यायः. ॐ श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः. ॐ श्रीपरमात्मने नमः. श्रद्धात्रयविभागयोगः. So, three types of faith are discussed by God here for the question of Arjuna. Though they live or they don't care about the shastras or scriptures, the ordinances of scriptures. So, we are setting aside all these ordinances of scriptures, they perform sacrifice. These are their worship with faith, whatever way they like. The way of worshipping also they followed by their own way. So this condition, well, there are so many conditions are the nishtha. That condition, how can we consider this condition of worshipping, whether it is sattvic or rajasic or tamasic? That is the question of Arjuna. Let us see. Arjuna Vacha ye shastra vidhi mutsujya yajante shraddhayanvitaah tesham nishtha tu ka Krishna sattva rajastamah. So, without following the scriptures or the ordinances or the rules of the scriptures, that is actually connection from the 16th chapter. In 16th chapter also, that Bhagavan also explained, some people are not following ye shastra vidhi mitsujya vartate kama kartah, because of the desires. Kama kartah. So they don't attain the perfection or happiness or the supreme goal. Na sasiddhim avapnoti, na sukham, na param gatim. That's why he got this question. Though they are not following, some people are following. After knowing the Shastra and the ordinances of Shastra, then the people, the good people, the Sattvic people, they do action following that authority of these actions, that authority for the following of the actions. That is, then only we know what ought to be done, what ought not to be done also. Then if we are good, well versed in Shastram and like to follow, that likeness should be there. We have that likeness. Otherwise, we are under the control of the desires, kama karatah. Then how they get the perfection? When they will get the perfection? Siddhim avapnoti. That is very great word. They don't want to become perfect or don't want to be in happy all the time, ever happiness. They don't want to attain. They don't want to attain this supreme, this goal, that is the liberation from the rebirth. These and all not important for these people because they are under the control of the desires. The mental view is to attain or to fulfill the desires. So this is the question. Ye shastram vidhi musudya. Whosoever, so many people are there, they are not following the Shastra. Setting aside this Shastra Vidhi or the ordinances of the scriptures, Yajante perform sacrifice or they are worshipping. They also worship, we know that. Shraddhayanvitaha, they also endowed with faith. Anvita, we are seeing so many times from the 16th chapter. They are full of faith, but not that proper faith. That is the question here. Tesham nishtha tu ka Krishna. Their condition. What will be like? Whether like Sattva, oh Krishna, he is addressing our Lord Krishna as Krishna here. Sometimes we'll address as Achyuta, Keshava, Madhava, Madhusudana. But here he is calling him just Krishna as we do. Okay. Oh Krishna, Sattvam, that is Sattvam Aho will become Sattvam plus Aho. Aho means is it called Sattvam or Rajas, Rajah or Tamaha or the Tamas Guna. We know that inertia, that is Tamas Guna. Rajas, too much of undertakings. Then too much of work they do like a workaholic. These people are just people. Sattva, they will be in the normalcy and the mind will be in normal all the time. Normalcy of mind is not easy to get. So many times we lose temper, we lose patience. All these things are happening in our day to day life. So we like to know who are the Sattva people while worshipping or during eating, during the sacrifice, the thankful worshipping, and also tapas. That tapas means austerity. Here in this chapter, Bhagavan explains, God explains these three type of austerity. That is the bodily austerity, then by speech, how we follow this austerity or tapas, and also that what kind of mental austerity by mind, how can I be? Then not by mind, by speech, then only mind, manasa tapas. By mind, how can we do the tapas? That is also explained by very beautifully by Bhagavan. Okay. अर्जुन उवाच ये शास्त्रविधिमुत्सृज्य यजन्ते श्रद्धयान्विताः तेषाम् among these तेषां means among these तेषां निष्ठा is there. तेषां निष्ठा तु का कृष्ण का means what type of श्रद्धा तेषां निष्ठा तु का कृष्ण सत्त्वमाहो रजस्तमः. Now Bhagavan is going to answer for this question. That is the good question need to have. श्रीभगवानुवाच त्रिविधा भवति श्रद्धा देहिनां सा स्वभावजा सात्विकी राजसी चैव तामसी चेति तां शृणु. Shunu means listen. Trividha, threefold. This threefold faith, that is three types of faith are there because we have taken the body, but that is the Atma or Jivatma with the body, mind, intellect, and the Vasana or the Anandamaya Kosha, ignorance of the that is merits and demerits of our own demerits and merits we don't know. That is called ignorance of the Vasana. Sa means which, Swabhavaja, which nature, that is, they inherent in nature. These are all inherited, these three types of worshipping, three types of tapas, three types of food, that is everything. All three types, that Swabhava means nature, inherit inherent in nature, what kind of natural quality, whether it is satviki rajasi chaiva tamasi te cheti tam shunu cha iti cheti. Thus, there are three already. Arjuna had understand a little bit about the gunas. Still, the faith, he doesn't have the full knowledge, so he has asked the question. So Bhagavan is answering, yes, there are three types. That is Satviki faith, or the good people's faith, and Rajasi, the workaholic people faith, The inertia people always sleepy and heedlessness they have. They won't hear others' good words also. That is tamasi. Cha iti cheti has become. Tam means about them. You can hear, Shunu. You can hear from me. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Trividha Bhavati Shraddha Dehinam Sa Swabhavaja Satviki Rajasi Chaiva Tamasi Cheti Tam Shunu. The third one, Satvanurupa Sarvasya Shraddha Bhavati Bharata श्रद्धामयोऽयं पुरुषः यो यस् श्रद्ध स एव सः. So, yet Shraddha has become yet Shraddha. Shraddha. So, what is the Shraddha? What kind of faith? That is in accordance with the nature of a man, that is Sattva Anurupa, Sattva Anurupa. Here, the Sattva refers like nature only. The nature of the man is leading to do in a proper way, in a good way, or in the mediocre way, or in the lowest type of behavior and prayer and food. Also, they select according to their gunas only. Sarvasya. So, for all or for each person, his nature only lead him to follow the faith. Shraddha Bhavati Bharata. That is become a faith for him. Shraddha Maya I am is this. This consists of faith. That's it. This world is consists of faith. For each and every man, there is one kind of faith he has. He is following that thing only. Yo yasraddha eva sah. Yo refers to whosoever. He follows his own faith. Whatever faith he developed or he got from his birth, inherent. So that is from they got some type of way to lead the life. That is the way he will follow. Yet Shraddha sa means he whoever has his the kind of nature, he will follow that kind of nature only. Saha eva saha, that is he follow that kind of the Shraddha. These are all introductory thing to explain the three level of faith. Three levels. Okay. Sattvanurupa sarvasya Shraddha bhavati bharata Shraddha mayoyam purushaha yo yas shraddha sa eva saha eva saha. Meaning he, one that one side stand for he, whosoever that person, that saha, and the saha, that kind of faith. What kind of faith? Yes, Shraddha means what kind of faith he has, he will follow that faith only. We can see the next sloka, fourth one. यजन्ते सात्विका देवान् यक्ष रक्षांसि राजसाः भूतान् प्रेतान् only प्रेतान् भूतगणांस्तान् ये यजन्ते तामसा जनाः. That is bhajante satvika deva. So satvika people, the pure people, the pure men or pure human beings will follow or worship the gods only. Devan gods. Yacha Rachamsi Rajasaha. The quality of Rajas, because he is passionate and Rajasic all the time, Rajasic are the passionate people. They will pray the Yakshas and Rakshasas because always they are activated. Their body and mind, buddhi, all are always activated in some or other. That's why they say yachas, and that is they worship only that material giving God. That is material things only. They have that passion towards the materials, that is worldly life, not spiritual life or the high quality of life. So they will worship the yakshas, like Kubera, uh, that is for god of wealth or god of money. So they will go for that only, yakshas, rakshasas, because they are like the rakshasa. That is activated people, like Rakshasa means that they will do any kind of work. So they will worship such gods, Yakshas and Rakshasas. Pretan means that the dead one. So these tamas people are still lower. They worship the force of Bhuta Ganan. Bhuta Ganam cha and ye, cha and ye will become cha and ye. Other slower things only they are worshipping only the first of bhutas and the nature spirits. That is, they will believe in that spirits, and they worship for these things only. They don't believe in good mind or intellect or any other subtle thing. They believe in the jada. That is jada. That's why bhutas, they are worshipper of the host of that group of bhutas only. So pretan bhutaganan sanye yajante tamasa jana. So the tamas quality people or the inertia people, they will worship the spirits and the bhutas or the jatas or the gross things only. Okay, you can repeat this sloka, fourth one. यजन्ते सात्विका देवान् यक्ष रक्षांसि राजसाः प्रेतान् भूतगणां सान्ये यजन्ते तामसा जनाः. The fifth sloka. अशास्त्रविहितं घोरम् तप्यन्ते ये तपो जनाः दम्भाहङ्कार दम्भाहङ्कार दम्भा दम्भाहङ्कार संयुक्ताः कामरागबलान्विताः दम्भाहङ्कार then samyuktaha, they are full of this Ashastra means they won't follow the ordinances of the scripture. Ashastra vihitam ghoram. They will torture their own body also. That's why because they are not following that smooth way of life or good things and all. So Ashastra. So they don't accept the scriptures. So they do ghora, that is means that terrific practice. So they will torture themselves and they will torture others also. That is the ghora tapa. Ashasta vihitam ghoram yedante ye tapo janaha. Ye refers to whosoever follow this activity or practice. Tapyante means practice. Tapaha, that is tapo janaha, whosoever doing the tapyante tapaha, whosoever doing the practice of austerity, or they do this austerity in a indifferent manner, we can say, in an indifferent manner, because they have dhambaha, hypocrisy, and egoism, dhamba ahankara. Dhamba ahankara both joined together, the word dhamba ahankara. Dambha plus ahankara. Dhamba ahankara samyuktaha. Samyuktaha means they are under or they are given to this hypocrisy. Their mind is towards the hypocrisy and egoism only all the time. Damba hankara samyuktaha kama raga balanvitaha. Kama means desire or lust. And then raga, attachment. That balanvitaha, the force of lust and attachment. So by the force of desires and attachment they are. So they spoil themselves and they will distract others also. अशास्त्रविहितं घोरं तप्यन्ते ये तपो जनाः दम्बाहङ्कारसंयुक्ताः कामरागबलान्विताः. The sixth sloka. Kashrayantah sharirastham bhuta grama machetasah mam chaivantah sharirastham tan vidhyasura nichayan. So, Kashayantaha means torturing Sharirastham. So, in the body, inside and outside, they torture themselves and also they will distract others. Bhuta Gramam, all the five elements, they are torturing their own five elements because our bodies are made of Pancha. There are five basic elements only: Akash or space, earth, then fire, then water, and earth. So these they are against of these natural things also. So they are torturing the five elements of the body. Then भूतग्राममचेतसः मां चैवान्त मां च because Bhagavan is inside, they don't understand. If though they understand also, antaha sharirastham, that Bhagavan antaha inside, antaha sharirastham dwells, sharirastham, stham means dwelling. That is Bhagavan, our God, dwells in the body within. Um, but they don't care about that. Tan vidhyasura nichayan asura nichayan. So the asura means demoniac. These people, demon-like people, resolves to be so cruel and they make the inside and outside of the physic also torturing and torturing. So, senselessly they are doing, senselessly torturing all the elements in the body. And also God, Mom refers to Bhagavan or God. For God also they are torturing. They know, sometimes they won't know, but they should know that Bhagavan is within the body. That is Ramana. Is a great learned man. He was a great learned man. He knew already, but he was torturing and cutting down his 9 hairs. While he was about to cut the 10th hair, Bhagavan or God appears. Don't do that because it is naturally we got some good thing, good type of body or whatever, but we have to maintain it. And do little service for this body. That's needed, but they don't know. And if they at all know, these people belong to this demoniac because they want to be like that. They resolve to be like this only. Kashyanta sharirastham भूतग्राममचेतसः मां चैवान्तः शरीरस्थं तान् विद्यासुरनिश्चयान्. Seventh sloka. आहारस्त्वयि सर्वस्य त्रिविधो भवति प्रियः यज्ञस्तपस्तथा दानं तेषां भेदमिमं शृणु. Shunu means listen. There is what not only these three types in prayers are doing prayers only, they are not different, but in eating the food also there are three divisions. And doing yajna sacrifice, while doing the sacrifice also they differ in all these types of ways to follow this what taking food or doing yajna, doing tapas and gifting or doing dana, donations or helping others, offering help also. They differ. So, but they don't know the same Bhagavan is inside all types of people. That knowledge is not there for this this lower type of people. Aharastvai sarvasya for all, that is tu means indeed tu api aharastvapi aharastvapi tu api aharastvapi sarvasya for all त्रिविधा भवति प्रियः because they follow they like that kind of food only dear to them, that kind of worshipping only dear to certain type of people. That's why trividha, three types are there. Trividha bhavati priyah, so the likings will also differ. Yajnastapasthatha danam, in doing the sacrifice and doing the austerity. Austerity means a long time we work for achieving some good thing, that is the austerity. So, but these people, they do that austerity also for the for establishing as though they are doing great tapa like that, so that outward and hypocrisy is there. That is, they will do outwardly all the things, but not that is by heart or inner feeling. They don't have the good inner feeling, but they do for the sake of the praise outside. They like to get some praise or admiration from others. That is why that is not that great thing. Yajnah tapah tatha means, and also danam. That is alms giving or helping for the needy, offering good thing or sharing our thing, our good material thing also with others. That is the dana. Among these, the tesham, in all these yanya, tatha, dhanam, in eating the food, that is ahara, means the food they eat also, that their liking or their wish are all differ. Okay, their wishes will differ. Bhedamimam shunu, tesham bhedam, bhedam is distinction. There is one, there is a distinction among these three types of people. That's a bhedam imam. In these also, in ahara means food, yajna, sacrifice, tapa. This tapaha, we can say the full word will be pronounced as tapaha, yajnaha, danam, that helping others also differ. The way of helping also, the mentality of helping also differ, and the way of doing the help also differ with not with good minded or well wishing. That is not, that won't be same among all. Aharastu vai sarvasya trividho bhavati priyah यज्ञस्तपस्तथा दानं तेषां भेदमिमं शृणु. This eighth and ninth and tenth, all these slokas describe the different types of food liked by different types of people. What Satvika people like to eat, what type of food these Rajas people will like to eat, and Tamas people will like to eat, that we are going to see. So the eighth sloka, Ayusattva Balarogyam सुख प्रीति विवर्धनाः, सुख प्रीति विवर्धनाः, रस्याः स्निग्धाः स्थिरा हृद्या आहारा सात्विक प्रियाः. So that good type of people, satika people, what kind of food they like? Oh, they like only the food that will increase the that lifetime. The we have to like to be helpful till my death, like that. That is a very good thing. That also should, the health should be good. That's why that increase ayuhu means the lifetime, that life space should be good. Okay. Then ayu sattva balarogya ayuhu, that yeah, some good life or long life, live long life, you say, no, that's the ayuhu. Sattva balarogya. Sattva refers to purity. Balam refers to strength. We good. We should get some strength till we live. So for that purpose only we are eating. Arogya means what? Good health. Then we have that sukha priti vivardhana. Sukha means that happiness. As soon as I eat, I feel joyful. Preeti, the cheerfulness and good appetite, and that should give. That kind of food only we like. We eat cucumber before eating the lunch, that will be good. Some appetizer we say, some good natural vegetable. So that is the Preeti, refers to cheerfulness and good appetite giving food only they eat. Rasya, whatever, savory, so the juicy, all these things they like. Snigdhaha, then oleaginous, then that give good health to move about. Then stiraha, that is substantial. Stiraha, so we have to be in the stira, that is the steady. That steadiness also should be there by eating proper food. Hridya means agreeable for all the parts of the body. Hridya. Ahara satvika priyaha. This is satvik food we are seeing here. Ayusattva balarogya. Bala arogya. That is very good thing. Ayusattva balarogya. The la will give, that elongated la will give a sound for rogya, arogya. आयुसत्त बलारोग्य सुख प्रीति विवर्धनाः रस्या स्निग्धा स्थिरा हृदया आहारा सात्विक प्रियाः. We are going to see that second type of food. Okay. So कट्वं लवणाद्युष्ण तीक्ष्ण रुच विदाहिनः आहारा राजसस्येष्टा दुःख शोकामयप्रदाः. Dukkha, shoka, it will, that outcome should not be like this, dukkha, shoka. But these Rajas people will go for that. They don't care about their pain or the that is uncheerfulness or grief, disease, amaya. That is amaya pradaha. That means that will give more diseases, pain, grief. They don't care about all these things, so they go for this katuhu, bitter food. Katvamla, that ba will give u sound for it. Katu will become katu. So bitter. Then amla, that va will become a. So amla means water, sour. Then lavanas means saline, salt, lavana. That is lavanaha, saline. That is the saline food. They will have more and more salt. Then Atyushnaha, Lavanatyushnaha. That Lavanat, the Lavana, that is Lavana will become Lavana for salty things or saline. Then A is left out. That's why that law in the law. So Atyushnaha, Lavanatyushnaha will become Atyushnaha, means excessively hot. That they like the excessively hot food. Then Tishna means pungent food. Then Rucha means dry food. Vidahi means burning. That is Vidahi aharaha. So Vidahinaha araha. Vidahina means that will give more and more heat, sarvidahi, burning. So ahara, food, rajas, that is, it will be a dear food for ahara rajasas yeshta. Rajasas yeshta. Rajasya ishta. Rajasya of the Rajasic people. That is, Rajasya means that, Rajasic means that passionate people, the workaholic people. For them, this ishtaha, these foods, these types of food will be liked by these Rajas people, these passionate people. So, what will be the result after eating these food? Dukkha, shoka, that is, that you will give, it will give pain, shoka, grief. Then amayaha, shoka, shoka maya prada, that ka should be elongated. Then we'll get from that amayaha pradaha means the productive of this pain, grief, and disease. Pradaha, productive. All these food are productive of pain, grief, and disease. So Bhagavan already explaining with the eating the food, what kind of food are liked, and what will be the result also by this our uncontrol of senses. That is also explained here, because from the beginning they get the taste of these things only, so it becomes very difficult to change also. So from the childhood, the parents, if they are very careful, alert, to develop the taste for the good side, that is the good types of food, then these people will develop that kind of food also. Sometimes we can't think like that. They changes. Some people have many changes because of their that is when they go after this that is bad types of friends, and also inducement is there. That is, we have to mind about all these things. So rajas food, Bhavan explains as this bitter food, sour, then very salty food. Ati ushna means that very excessively very hot. Then panjan, tishna, rucha, vidahina. Vidahi means at burning. That is the thing. Katvam lavanat yushna, tishna, rucha, vidahina. Ahara rajasasyeshta, dukkha shoka maya pradaha. The 10th sloka for tamas food. यातयामं गतरसं पूति पर्युषितं च यत् उच्छिष्टमपि चामेध्यं भोजनं तामसप्रियम्. Bhojanam is food. What kind of food they like? These tamas people, gata rasam. So they eat very tasteless food only. That is gata rasam. That is stale food. That is cooked very long time before. After cooking is done in the morning, means they will take that food in the night. So what chemical reaction will happen to this food? We have to think about that. So they eat that very unhealthy or very late time eating like that. So yeah, yatayamam is stale. Gata rasam, tasteless. Rasam is not there, no taste. Gata rasam puti, that is putrid food. Then paryushutam means rotten food. Paryushutam yet, all these things, whichever is left out, refused food, which is that is one person eats, but he refuses because it is not good for his taste. So that is the refused food is eaten by these tamas people. Uchishtam api is there. Uchishtam api also. The refuse food also they eat cha and then Chanmedyam cha amedyam or amedyam. Amedyam is impure. Medyam, amedyam. Impure food. Bhojanam. This food is liked by this kind of food, liked by these foods are liked by the tamasic people, the inertia type of people. Yatayamam gatarasam. Stale and tasteless. That is the thing. यातयामं गतरसं पूति पर्युषितं च यत् उच्छिष्टमपि चामेध्यं भोजनं तामसप्रियम्.